And we are back here for the second game of this Rhode Island College basketball doubleheader. Now the men's team standing at a firm 13-9, 6-7 in the conference, looking to get to 500 in the conference, facing off against the 2 seed, 16-7, 11-3 in the conference, Keene State College Owls. The Anchormen right now jockeying for playoff position. The Anchormen currently stand at the 5th seed. Top 6 teams in the conference make the playoffs. Now, not to do an info dump on all you too fast, but if Rick can win today, they'll get 7-7 in the conference going in next week against Western Con. So Rick still with the opportunity to possibly, if they get a little bit of luck, Western Connecticut State is playing number 1 seed Eastern Connecticut State today. So if they can lose that game, Rick can win today, then Rick will go into WestCon next Wednesday with the chance to claim the number 4 seed and possibly get a home playoff game right here in the Murray Center. Now, we want to focus on this game right now. Western Connecticut State been a strong team. Last time these two teams faced off, the Anchormen, though, able to win. That was also here. They were able to beat them 76-62 all the way back on December 1st. And, no, excuse me, they're facing Keene State. Oh, I feel stupid. Last time they faced Keene State, they lost on the road, 98-85. I have too many things going on right now in my head. However, they'll be facing them at home, trying to get revenge here, trying to get to 500 in the conference. This is a pretty big game for the Anchormen, and them trying to get to just good seating. But before we do that, we're going to go to the PA system for, they are now honoring senior captain Justin Campbell for scoring his 1,000th point last Wednesday, and we'll go hear from that.
To commemorate this, men's basketball head coach Tom Quinn will present the game ball to Justin. Congratulations, Justin, on reaching this milestone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups. First, for the Keene State College Owls. At guard, a 6'3" freshman, double zero, Isaiah Roundtree. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Miguel Brito. At forward, a 6'4" freshman, number 1, Tony Harris. At forward, 6'3" senior, number 5, Ty Nichols. And at center, a 6'6" sophomore, number 54, James Adozi. Head coach of Keene State, Ryan Keene, assisted by David Hastings, Nick Vagar, Nate Stitchell, and Jordan Moss. We are starting 5 for the Rhode Island College Anchormen. At guard, 6'4" freshman, number 24, Deshaun Hendricks. At guard, 6'3" sophomore, number 4, Adam Lloyd. At guard, 5'9" junior, number 22, Jonathan Batista. At forward, 6'5" junior, number 11, Benjamin Bazile. And at forward, 6'6" senior, number 23, Justin Campbell. Head coach of Rhode Island College, Tom Quinn, assisted by Daniel Jones, Robert Nelson, and Mark Ho.
All right, we are back here now. Almost missed the ceremony. I don't want to miss that. So once again, just to reiterate that, on Wednesday, Justin Campbell scored his 1,000th career point for Rhode Island College. I don't know how many that is. How many people have done that because we've gone right up there on the banners. So now we're here to start this game off. Ben Bazile able to get that one, able to get the opening tip off. Ball now with Jonathan Batista. We're off going. He's being guarded by Miguel Prieto. Ball with Batista. Being guarded by Nichols now. Gets the ball over to Bazile. Bazile with it. Bazile passes it back to Floyd. Floyd with the ball now. Floyd looking for somewhere to go with it. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bounce passes it to Bazile in the corner. Bazile drives, passes it out to Batista. Batista with the three. Batista misses the three, but Tangbay with the rebound now, and Tangbay's fouled on the way up. So Deshaun Tangbay, the freshman, he's going to be going to the line now. He's averaging 3.7 free throw attempts per game right now. Second leading scorer for the Anchormen. Don't know where that puts him in the Little East. Puts up the first free throw, makes that one. 14th leading scorer in the Little East. For posterity's sake, I'll throw that out there. Going up for his second free throw. Makes his second free throw, so Anchorman now up 2-0 here against Keene State. Keene State, once again, the number 2 team in the Little East right now. So the Anchormen have themselves some real competition here in the Murray Center today. Ball now being handled by Ty Nichols, the leading scorer in the Little East. Pass it, ball runs up with Prieto. Prieto driving up, he spins around, shoots it up, and makes that one. That is Miguel Prieto, the sophomore guard out of Providence RI, out of the Hyde School. Ball now with Batista. Batista passed it over to Tangbay. Tangbay pass it to Campbell, the 1,000-point scorer. Ball gets over to Floyd. Floyd with it. Floyd pass it inside to Campbell. Campbell underneath to Bazile. Nice ball movement there, and Ben Bazile lays it up and in. Great ball movement there by the Anchormen. Ball now being handled by Prieto. Prieto passes inside to Harris. Ball winds up with Roundtree. He pulls it up and in. That was Nazir Roundtree, the freshman guard out of Waterbury, Connecticut. So 4-4 here. Neither team wasting any time early in this game. Batista with it. Batista over to Bazile. Bazile to Tangbay at the top of the arc. Back to Batista, 15 to go on the shot clock. Ball with Bazile yet again. Bazile driving, pass it inside to Campbell, who's open under the basket. He isn't able to get the ball in fast enough, though. And he loses the ball, they keep it, but yeah, Bazile able to find an open Campbell, but then Campbell stumbles with the ball a little bit, so he's unable to take advantage of the open look. Ball passed out to Bazile, though. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bazile passes it over to Floyd. Floyd with it, 3 on the shot clock. Floyd takes the 3, falls all over himself. Looks like he was trying to draw the foul, unsuccessful. Shot clock violation there for the Anchormen. So Owls ball again. Prieto with it. Prieto passes it over to Roundtree. Roundtree to Harris. Harris almost loses it though as it rounds up with Anozi. As that ball's put up, blocked by Bazile though. Batista gets the ball now. Bazile loses the ball on the run. Who are they gonna? They're gonna give that. They're gonna give that to the Anchormen though. So Batista to inbound now. Batista inbounds to Campbell. Campbell with it. Campbell back to Batista. Batista with it. Batista on the drive. Batista tries to put it up. His shot is, I don't know if that was a pass, a shot, but either way, it's knocked away. Ball now winds up with Tony Harris. He gets it over to Nichols. Nichols coming in by himself, tries to lay it up. That one's unsuccessful. And Tangbay's able to get it under the basket. Great defense under the basket there by the Anchormen. Tangbay with it now. Game still tied at 4 apiece, 3 minutes into the half. And the Anchormen lose the ball there. So that will be the Owls ball with exactly 17 minutes left to go in the half. Checking in is Ben Olson for the Owls, junior center. Bringing some size here. Nichols with it. Nichols to Prieto. Prieto to Olson. Olson passes it over to Harris, but he loses the ball, and that goes out of bounds. This will be the Anchormen's ball. Batista to inbound. Ball gets over to Tangbay. Tangbay to Batista. Batista pass it into Campbell. Campbell near the three-point line. He drives, fades away, misses that one. Rebound by number 32, Edwin Ezido Muen Prieto puts up a 3-ball. Rebound by Ez. Back to Prieto. Ball now pass to Nichols. Nichols to Harris. Back to Ez. Back to Nichols. Nichols driving. Tries to go up. Anchorman there again to stop him. Batista's ball gets knocked back. Nichols now take for the corner 3. Misses that one. Rebound again, though, by the Owls. Prieto with it this time. Nichols gets the ball back. Ball back to Ez. He's being guarded by Tangway, though. Loses the ball. Batista's able to come up with it. But the whistle's blown. So they stop play, I guess. And Zedwin fouled Batista. That was quiet. I didn't see any contact. I didn't hear anything. That slipped right by me without a trace. But yes, the Anchorman's ball coming out of the foul land. So far, fast start to this game. I mean, Keene State, where are they in the league right now in terms of points per game?
College bookstore is your place to go for all your needs, whether it's books, a new hoodie, or even a snack. Visit us
the number 1 scoring team in the Little East this season, Keene State. RIC just trying to keep things close, trying to keep timing. They can keep playing, they have a chance. You saw Keene State already going for more size, adding in the second center Edwin. They're starting out with 3 wings. Possibly in response to the Anchorman, to Bazile and to Tangway giving them a little bit of trouble under the basket. So Keene State might be trying to get big early here. And they have a lot of size on this roster, a lot of players to go to. Unlike the Anchormen, of course, who do lack a lot of depth, only running a 6, 7, 8-man rotation most games. So we'll see how they're able to counter that. Give the Anchorman's ball here. Batista to inbound. No subs for the Anchormen. Same group out. Inbound to Floyd. And Floyd is called for the foul. He got tangled up with Paul Mann. I don't know if I like that call too much. I call that against Floyd. He got tangled up with Paul Mann on the pass. I really don't understand that call, but them's the breaks, I suppose. Ball now with Nichols. Nichols over to Olsen. Olsen back to Nichols. Nichols on the drive. Nichols passes it out to Prieto. Prieto outside to Olsen. Olsen takes the long corner 2. Off on that one. Bounces out. Rebound by Floyd. Still 4-4 here. Floyd with it now. Floyd driving from the baseline. He goes up, and they call it against the Anchorman again? Calling a push-off. Oh, no, it's going to be against Keene State. All right, never mind. So that's going to be the Anchorman's ball still. Whoopsie-daisy. Ball to be inbounded by Batista. Inbounded to Floyd. Floyd with it. Floyd just goes up for the 3. Makes the 3. That's Adam Floyd, the number 3 leading scorer in the Little East at 19.9 points a game. As that one bounces out. Tangway able to get the rebound. Adam Floyd, leading scorer for the Anchorman, number 3 scorer in the conference. Only a sophomore. Batista with it now with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Batista inside to Campbell. Campbell gets the ball knocked out from behind him. He's had a rough go of it so far. Prieto with it. Floyd able to get in there for the steal. Tries to bounce it between the legs of Nichols. Unsuccessful on that. Prieto goes up and lays that one up and in. Anchorman lead cut down to 1. Floyd with the great steal. Looks like he might have tried to get a little too fancy there with the dribble moves. Ball now with Bazile near the corner. Bazile pass it to Campbell. Campbell, easy layup there. Led there by Campbell, and Anchorman now up by 3. Campbell's got his first bucket of the game. Batista, the last starter without a basket for the Anchorman. Man being guarded by Floyd. Floyd talking in his ear. Would love to hear what he's saying to him. Man with it again. Bazile with it. Man goes up for the 3. Makes the 3. Tied ball game at 9s now. Ball now with Tangway. Tang with the ball now. He's driving. He's going around. Loses the ball. That goes out of bounds. I didn't call that against Keene State. So that's going to be a RIC ball. As Tamar Williams now checks in. Tamar Williams, the transfer player for the Anchorman. I actually wrote a little article about him 2 weeks ago, so I got the info. He transferred here. Transferred to Rhode Island College. Tamar Williams, transferred from D2 Post University at the start of the new year. And he's been a great addition for the Anchorman as a scorer off the bench. Good games after good games for him. So he's been very important for them. Coming off of an 11-point game in the loss against UMass Dartmouth. So Williams with the ball now. Williams with it. Williams trying to find room. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pass it back to Batista. Ball passed over the head to Vazil. Vazil goes up and he's fouled on the way up. Able to draw the contact. So have a chance to put his team up now by 2. At the stripe. So you go though, Ben Vazil, Tamar Williams, 2 players added, Vazil coming back to the team after taking a year off. He's been one of their best players, leads the Little East in rebounds with 10.3. Tamar Williams, a transfer as he misses the first free throw. Again, Coach Glenn been emphasizing bringing in new talent for the Anchorman. That's his plan. He wants to do that the next few years, really try to round out the program's roster, and so far so good. Year 1's been looking okay so far as he misses a second free throw. They can't be doing that in this game. Nichols with it. Nichols over to. Ball goes over to Ez. As that one's laid up by the sophomore center, James Anzone. Now Keene State back up. Might be their first lead of the game as I almost fall out of my chair. Williams with it. Williams puts up the 3. Makes the 3! Tamar Williams there. Puts his team back up by 1. Nichols with it. Nichols puts up the 2. Makes that one. So the leading scorer in the Little East has his first points of the game with 13 minutes left to go in the half. Owls now up by 1. Williams with the ball now. Williams passes it around to Vazil. Vazil hands it off to Floyd. Floyd's being guarded tight though by Diallo. Floyd trying to shake Diallo. Floyd goes up, hook shot, that one's off. Foul called against the Anchorman. That's going to be against Justin Campbell. Ball inbounded to Nichols. Nichols to Ez. Nichols with it. Batista guarding him. Nichols goes up. That one's in. 4 points now for him. Anchorman now down by 3. Williams with it now. Anchorman could use the basket here. Batista with it. Batista on the drive. Batista goes around the back. Passes it out to Vazil. Vazil thinks about the 3. Doesn't do it. 7 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Williams drives. Williams passes to Vazil. Vazil forces it up. Unsuccessful on the hook shot. Ball now with Nichols. Ball goes under the basket to Enzoe, but in comes Batista to knock it out from the big man. Just goes right up to the man who almost has who has 9 inches on him and knocks the ball right out from behind, taking advantage of what seems like a lack of awareness there from James and Ozzy out of Poughkeepsie, New York. Poughkeepsie. I like that. That's a neat name. But so far, what a game here in the Murray Center. Both these teams obviously really want it so far. Hopefully hopefully this one stays like this, because this one is exciting. I might be alone here, might not have my good friend Jordan Moment to enjoy it with me, but at least I got something to enjoy. If not the company of my good personal friend. So the Anchormen, though, just keeping an eye. We're going to be keeping an eye here throughout the game on Western Connecticut State's game against Eastern Con. If we can get the live stats to pop up. That game was slated to start at 3. No stats coming up yet, so I don't know if maybe they're just having an issue. But we will try to keep up. I will keep you updated on that game if I can, because that game will be important. If Rick's able to win this game and Western Connecticut State loses, Rick will have a chance to seize the 4 seed on Wednesday. Obviously not trying to look ahead too much, but keep you guys updated on, everything going on. As I did during the women's game. Ball inbounded, and that one bounces out, so this will be Rick's ball.
Following Keene State number 5, Ty Nichols is first, team 6.
As they try to employ full court press, Tangbay back in the game for the Anchormen. Tangbay able to turn a man around. Tangbay goes up, misses that, but Vazil comes in with the putback. Tangbay, another new addition to the Anchormen this year. Their second leading scorer as a freshman. Tangbay, the local kid out of East Providence. That one's laid in by Anoze. So Anchorman down by 3. 11:08 left to go in the half. Tamar Williams with the ball. Rick without Batista on the floor as the ball stolen by Nichols, who comes in for the slam. He's got 6 in this one. Nichols coming up with the slam, my God. Yeah, Rick playing without Batista right now. Floyd with it, Floyd in the corner to Tangbay. Tangbay puts up the 3. Tangbay misses the 3. Campbell tries to get the rebound. He's unable to. Rick down by 5. Nichols with it. Ball over to Ez. Ez misses that one, though. Ball now with Tangbay. Tangbay with the Euro step. Bringing us to the old world there with that one. Deshaun Tangbay's got his second basket of the game. Keeps looking at me. I think he's hearing me yell his name. Saying good things, Deshaun. Only good things to say about you.
Timeout, Rick, 30-second timeout.
And now Rick cuts that lead down to 3. They'll continue to try to figure out this other Little East action. So far, so good for the Anchormen. Now ball inbounded to Nichols. Been doing a decent job containing himself, only 6 points. Through 10. As he drives, and he's fouled on the way up. Fouled there by Vazil, I believe it was, or Floyd. But Rick just determined not to let him do what he wants. I'm going to keep that man contained. Once again, that is Ty Nichols, who is averaging, if I can find the numbers here, who's averaging 26.5 points per game. Leading scorer in the Little East by 6 points. Closest one is James Pitts Young at the University of Southern Maine, who we actually saw last time we were here on that. Man tries to carry his team every week, it seems like. Here's the leading scorer on the second best team in the conference based on record. Tangbay with it now. Screen set by Vazil, doesn't have to go around it. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Tangbay coming on his own way, turning around, trying to lay it in. Put back by Campbell, and Tangbay showing some moves here, though. Campbell with the finish, but Tangbay seemed to go around the entire defense there. Anoze tries to put that one up. He's fouled on the way up. So James Anoze now, he's going to be going to the line. For 2 shots. Trying to find you his free throw shooting percentage. He is a 71% free throw shooter. Not bad. On the season, makes the first one. Second free throw coming here for Jose. The economics major. He's economical, taking advantage of all of his free throws. Inbound to Batista, who almost goes out of bounds. Able to get it over to Tangbay, though. They're putting Tony Harris seemingly on every inbound on Batista. So Tangbay with it now. Rick down by 4. Campbell with it. Campbell over to Batista. 9:22 left to go in the half. 12 seconds to go in the shot clock. Batista with it now. Batista driving, trying to find a lane. Gets it over to Tangbay. Tangbay, 3 on the shot clock. Goes for the 3, knocked down, no fouls drawn. Rebound there by Roundtree. Trying to come from behind Roundtree. And Jose with it. Ball gets over to Haywood. Campbell now on Nichols. Ball underneath to Jose. Vizil looks like he was able to get a hand on that one. And Floyd comes up with the rebound on that one. So Adam Floyd with it now. Rick's ball. Trying to shake a man. Able to shake one man. And underhanded lays it in. Adam Floyd now with 5 points so far. Nichols with it. Nichols over to Haywood. Rick down by 2. Jose with it, and ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Rick's ball. Or no, they're actually sending a Jose to the line, excuse me. We foul on Vizil. Looked clean, but clearly what do I know? So Jose going to the line for the second time in about a minute. Made his first 2 free throws. See if he'll be able to make these 2. 71% shooter on the year. Misses that one. Sophomore standing at like a built 6'6". Second free throw coming here. And he's on that one. So yeah, about holding to his averages. 3 out of 4. Funny how numbers work. Jamar Williams chatting it up with the ref. Oh, to be inbounded to Williams now by Tagback. 8:23 left to go on the clock. Williams being guarded by Haywood. Williams double team now. Able to trying to force the ball out, and a jump ball is brought up. And that's going to be the Keene State ball. Aggressive scheme for them defensively so far in this game. Prieto with it now. Prieto over to Haywood. Haywood back to Nichols. Nichols slips trying to dribble it. Tangbay unable to get him at the ball though. Just a hair short. Tangbay D'ing him up though. In the corner to Olsen. Olsen puts up the 3 ball, misses that one. Nichols, no, Tangbay able to come up and down with it. It'll get on the ground to Williams, and a travel's called against Tamar Williams. Looks like how he even had time to travel. Looks like he didn't even have a chance to take a step. But that'll be a timeout. Looks like it's gonna be the Owls' ball when we come back, with Rick trailing by 3. With 7:46 left to go in the half.
Located only 5 minutes away from campus and open until 4 a.m. daily. Don't forget to try one of their signature gangster wraps. For delivery to your front door, call 401-490-0000. Order online at BigTony'sPizzaRI.com.
We're just gearing up for the next.
Sparkling water from the makers of Pepsi. Available in 8 flavors, only sparkling water. There's crisp sparkling water with natural flavors. That delicious taste that indicates fun in everyday life. No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles.
Just waiting to come out of the timeout here. There are adjustments to be made. Rick only trailing by 3 so far. Still a very competitive game. Yeah, they can't afford slip-ups. They can't afford to lose out on turnovers like they did there. They need to keep everything together. They need to they can't afford slip-ups. This game might just come down to the last possession as we finally get the the Eastern Connecticut State stats, the Western Connecticut State stats. And WestCon currently trailing 17-8 against Eastern Connecticut with 13:43 left to go in the half, so that's something to keep an eye on as mouth guard gets thrown on the ground. Gets kicked over, no, tape, as that one's put up, thank you. Fouled on the way up. Tangbay fouls Nichols on the way up. That's not a good sign. Nichols obviously once again. Nichols shooting 83% from the free throw line this season. So not the guy they want to be sending to the line. Picks up that one, misses the first one though. Second free throw coming here. Makes the first one, so Rick now down by 4. Full court press here coming from Keene State. Not afraid to get aggressive. Batista with the ball now. He's passing, trying to pass inside, able to pass inside to Campbell. Campbell loses it, foul's called. That's going to be on Olsen, so Campbell's going to be getting to the line now actually for 2 free throws. Be big, chance to make this a 1-possession game for the Anchormen. First free throw coming here from Justin Campbell. And that one's up. First one in. Second free throw coming now for Justin Campbell. And that one's up, and that one bounces out, so Rick able to cut the deficit down to 3. Nichols with the ball now. 7:20 left to go in the half. Now with Tagman. Ball now with Preto. Preto driving. Able to, unsuccessful. Rebound there by Floyd. Getting down and dirty there. Floyd with it. Floyd just brings it right up himself for the 3. Misses that one. Ball flies on the ground. That goes out of bounds. That's going to be Rick's ball as the ball rolls over towards the stands. Bazile comes to the scorer's table, so he's going to be checking in for Tamar Williams. Williams looks a little, no, Williams doesn't look iffy. Never mind, I'm overreacting. This ball to be inbounded now by Batista. Ball inbounded to Campbell. Campbell over to Bazile. That was a long pass. Ball now with Batista again. Near the top of the arc. 2 men on him. Able to shake him though. Gets it in the corner to Campbell. Campbell takes the corner 2. Misses that one. Rebound there by Roundtree for the Owls. Roundtree being guarded by Batista. Gets it over to Preto. Ball now over to Nichols on the right side of the arc. Being guarded by Tangbay. Tangbay sticking to him, but the foul's called. Don't like that. Foul is called against Tangbay. I didn't see anything there. But Ty Nichols is going to be getting to the line now because Rick is in the bonus here. Which is not great with 6:30 left to go in the half. That first one's up and in. Well, both teams in the bonus actually. They did not recognize, but still. Rick now back to being down by 4. That one's up and in. Rick now down by 5. So a firm 2-possession game here. Ball inbounded to Batista. Batista with it out. Batista gets it over to Bazile. Bazile over to Floyd. Floyd puts that one up, and he's knocked to the ground, but it goes in! Adam Floyd able to make the 3 through the contact. He's knocked down at the knees. So Anchorman lead now, Anchorman deficit now cut down to 2.
Timeout, Rick.
Now 26-24 now. Almost surprised to see nothing called on that with the way that this game's been getting called so far, but suppose we can't get everything we want. So far, Floyd leading the team with 8 points. As they come out now, out of the timeout. I do hate timeouts. Going to be Owls' ball here. Ball is going to get inbounded to Nichols. Preto with it. Preto gets it over to Nichols. Nichols outside to Harris. Puts that one up. Preto puts that 3 ball up. That one's off. Rebound though by Anderson. Tries to put that one up himself. Unsuccessful. That one's out as well. Knocked to the ground. Vizil not letting that in here. That's going to be Rick's ball. So Vizil not allowing any nonsense there into the basket with him around. Ball being inbounded now by Tagbay to Batista. Batista with it. Batista over to Vizil. Campbell with it. Campbell turning around, and Campbell's blocked hard by Roundtree. So Campbell's sort of rough evening here continues. Rough afternoon here continues. It still will remain Rick's ball. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ball to corner to Tagbay. Tagbay puts up the 3, makes the 3 ball. Deshaun Tagbay now. He's got 7. This one, Rick's up, leads for the first time in a while here. 5:14 left to go in the half. Nichols tries to shake Campbell. Preto with it now. Ball to Roundtree, back to Campbell, back to Harris, into Nosey. Nosey under the basket trying to put it up. That one bounces in. Keene State now up by 1. Batista with it now. Batista, bring it down. Hands it over to Tagbay. Tagbay just goes straight for the 3. Misses that one. Close though. Rick can't fall too in love with the 3 though, I feel like. And Nosey over to Harris. Harris puts up that 3 ball. That one's off. Rebound by Roundtree. Ball to Nosey. Tagbay chasing down the ball. He's able to get to it. Gets it over to Vizil, but no, and Nosey able to get in the way. Vizil almost able to get back. Campbell winds up with it, and he lays it up and in. So Justin Campbell able to win that game of hot potato and put Rick up by 1. And he's got 7. And who am I to talk about him having a rough night? That's a historic Rick player there. As Nosey makes some contact with Vizil. Nothing's called though. So Rick now up by 1. Tagbay looks like he's calling maybe to get somebody to come in for him. He's breathing a little heavy. 20 to go on the shot clock. 4:02 left to go in the half. Vizil with it. Vizil drives. He's going to be getting to the line. It looks like he was fouled. Not sure what it was, but Vizil now with a chance to put his team up. And this game is just a real back and forth here. First, a timeout will be called, though.
Fans of Bluefin Grill at the Providence Marriott is a proud partner of Island College. Next time you visit, be sure to mention Rick Sports to receive a free appetizer with the purchase of 2 entrees. Free parking and a mouth-watering new menu are waiting for you at the Bluefin Grill at the Providence Marriott, 1 Orm Street in Providence. For more information, visit MarriottProvidence.com.
In the timeout, less than 4 minutes to go in the half. This has been a fun one so far. See what both teams have up their sleeves. ready to come out of the timeout here. And both teams in the bonus. Bazile stepping up for some free throws. Youngmen haven't turned the ball over in over 4 minutes. That was the one big difference between the two teams for a little stretch here. But since they've been able to clean that back up, they've been able to bring this game back to a 1-point game. And Bazile misses the first free throw. We will not be getting a second. Ball now with Man to Nichols, Nichols back to Man to Harris, Harris to Preto at the top of the arc. He's driving, pass it out to Nichols, Nichols takes the three, Campbell in his face. He misses that one, rebound by Williams. Williams hands it back to Batista. Batista with it, Batista to Williams, Williams takes the three, Williams misses the three. Rebound there by Harris. Preto with it, Preto on the drive, Preto coming around. And Preto's able to lay that one in, tough layup. So RIC now down by 3. Ball now with Batista. Batista to Bazile. Bazile to Floyd. Floyd tries to step back, puts up the 3. That one's off. Ball now with Nichols. Nichols, last second opts to pass it to Enoze, and that was the right decision. He's able to lay that one and put RIC down by 5 now. And Nichols really not afraid to pass the ball around. He's got 11 points, but that's not all he's about. He's looking like a good passer so far, what I've seen of him. Bazile with it, Bazile headed to Campbell. Campbell lays it up and in, and RIC back down. RIC only down by 3 now, 2:30 left to go in the half. Ball passed all the way down to Man back to Nichols, Nichols to Preto. Now being guarded by Batista, Batista to Preto to Nichols, Nichols back to Man back to Nichols at the top of the arc. He opts to drive, passes over to Man. No, Preto puts up that 3 ball, he makes the 3 ball. RIC down by 6. That might be the biggest deficit I can remember in this game so far. So Preto's gotten 9 in this one now.
Keene State, 30-second timeout.
.211 left to go in the half. RIC down by 6. RIC getting ready to come out of the timeout. RIC's ball. Coming out with Batista, Williams, Campbell, Tangbay, and Bazile on the court. Tangbay to be the inbounder. Full court press coming, able to get over to Batista. Batista being guarded by Preto. Batista goes behind the back to get a little bit of space. Gets it over to Tangbay. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Bazile with it, Bazile back to Tangbay. Tangbay in the corner to Batista. Batista with it, Batista into Campbell. Campbell, tough shot, unable to make it. Bazile with the tough rebound, and Bazile's fouled though, as he lays that one up, so 3-point opportunity coming here. So Ben Bazile's got 6 now. So Bazile now with a chance to cut this deficit down to 3, makes his free throw. He's 1 for 2 on those now. So RIC now only down 37-34. Ball out with Batista, RIC able to get the steal. Batista on the drive, Batista inside to Tangbay, Tangbay lays it up and in on the cut. RIC deficit cut down to 1 now with 1:30 left to go. Tangbay's got 9. And those end of the basket, knocks Bazile down, he's called for the foul. Huge turn there for the anchorman. Bazile is very happy with that, so RIC's ball now.
Second foul, teams lit up.
Ball to be inbounded now by Tangbay, inbounded to Williams. Williams passes it back to Batista. 1:19 left to go in the half. Rick down by only one. Batista over to Williams. Williams back to Batista. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bazile with it. Bazile turning around. Pass it back to Campbell. Campbell takes the long two. Makes the long two. Rick up by one now. 58 seconds left to go in the half. Preto with it. Preto to Nichols. Nichols puts up the long two. Makes that one. Rick back down by one. He's got 13 in this one, Nichols. Williams with it. 43 seconds left to go in the half. Williams passes it inside to Campbell. Campbell passing around. Almost loses the ball. Able to get it. Able to recover it. Tries to bounce it off the glass. Unsuccessful. Got Ez under the basket. Hard defense on him, though. He's able to come out with it. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. I mean, on the game clock. Shot clock's off. Rick down by one. Nichols with it at half court. He's not trying to rush anything. He's being guarded by Campbell. Campbell on him. He puts up the three ball. Makes the three ball. 2 seconds left to go in the half. Bazile yucks it up. Misses that one, and that will bring an end to the first half after that dagger by Ty Nichols. Rick will go into the half down 42-38 in this back and forth game they're having here against the 2 seed Keene State University Owls. Rick trying to claw their way up in the standings, trying to get a chance at a home playoff game. We'll see if they're able to do it. Coming out here, we will be here, Anchor TV, simulcast on 90.7 WXIN. We'll be here for the second half in just a few minutes. Until then, sit tight and we'll see you in just a bit. 42-38 against the Keene State University Owls, but this has been a game and a half. We've been back and forth the entire time. It was a 1-point game until that real dagger for three-pointer from Ty Nichols, Little East leading scorer in about the last, I don't know, 10, 6, 5 seconds of play there. So really the Anchorman, they've been keeping pace with this team the entire time. They've turned around the similar shooting percentage. Keene State shooting slightly better at 47% compared to Rick's 44%. The Anchorman actually were turning over the ball more, but in the last couple of minutes they were able to kind of turn that around and actually came out positive in the turnover differential compared to the opposition. Keene State turned over the ball 9 times compared to Rick's 7, and Keene State also currently, they've been going big a lot of this game. It seems like possibly in a response to Ben Bazile, possibly as part of their own game plan. They have out-rebounded Rick 25 to 15 overall, so that may be part of the plan. That may be not, I'm not really quite sure, but nevertheless, it's going to be Rick's ball here now. Deshaun Tangbay to inbound it to Batista as it goes over his head, but Batista's able to get it. And after a foot race there at Preto. We're getting started here right away. Ball gets over to Bazile. Bazile inside to Campbell. Campbell on drive. Campbell puts it up. Campbell misses that one off the glass. Ball now in the hands of Harris. Harris gets it to Nichols. Nichols tries to pass it inside to Preto. That ball's off though. Rick able to get it. So now Adam Floyd with the ball. He had 8 in the first half. Adam Floyd puts that one up. Puts that 3 up and he makes that one and he's got 11. And the Anchorman get things off to a hot start here. Nichols with it now. Preto puts it up, puts up the 3 ball, makes that one. Preto and I has gotten 12 in this one. Batista with it now, Rick down by 4. Floyd with the ball. Floyd puts up another 3. Misses that one, but a rebound by Bazile right under the basket. Goes past him, and that goes out of bounds. It'll remain Rick's ball. So Batista to inbound it now. 18:44 left to play. Ball finds its way out to Bazile. Bazile passes it inside to Campbell, and Campbell looks like he's called for a foul. With Harris hitting the deck. Oh no, that's actually against Harris. So good for Rick there. Both teams spent at least 8 minutes of the second half of the first half in the bonus. So I'd like to see Rick avoid just as many fouls here. Tangway with it. And pass out to Batista. Batista with it now. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. And another foul called against Keene State. That one that was on a nose. That's his third foul. So he's getting close to some foul trouble now. So Rick ball again. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Batista with it. And that ball goes out of bounds, and that will be Keene State's ball. It's Ty Nichols able to get in front of that one. Fredo with it. Harris with the ball. Now Harris gets over to Nichols. Nichols inside to Olsen. Bazile able to get, looks like he was able to get a hand on that one. No stop the shot. Batista with it. Batista passes it over to Campbell. Campbell up, and Campbell's fouled on the way down. And ooh, he hit the ground hard there. He looks okay though. So he'll be coming to the line here now. Hard foul there though. Justin Campbell has gotten 11 in this one. Tied for leading the team. Puts that one up. Once again, Justin Campbell, if you missed it right before the game, I almost missed it. Justin Campbell awarded for, on Wednesday night, becoming scoring his 1,000th point here at Rhode Island College. He'll be going up on the rafters soon. Last one to do that was Chris Burton. Ball now with Roundtree. Now with Prieto. Prieto gets it over to Nichols. Nichols on a drive. Nichols puts that one up, and they're going to call the foul against Nichols, so that basket's not going to count. Offensive foul, and Keene State's gotten 3 fouls already. 2 minutes into the half. No, excuse me. 4 fouls. 2 minutes into the half. So Rick actually with the opportunity to possibly get into the bonus early here, down 2. Tangway with it now. Tangway being guarded by Roundtree. Tangway trying to avoid creating half court. Coach Glenn yelling at the ref, does not like the contact being made by Roundtree. And double dribble called there. And Coach Glenn is not happy with that. Coach Glenn not happy there. When Bazile throws the ball, don't want to be doing, don't want to risk the tech. Oh, there is a tech. Are they going to call that technical or for what? Now I'm confused. Now I'm a little confused. Unless I was on Coach Glenn. Ty Nichols misses the first free throw. I mean, I suppose that's the only thing it could have been. That had to have been on Coach Glenn, I guess, for yelling, but As Nichols makes his second free throw, he's got 17 now. So Rick now down by 3. Gonna be Rick's ball though. Batista with it. Gets it into Floyd. Floyd pass over to Tangway. Coach Glenn sitting now. Tangway puts that up. A lot of contact there in the way. Nothing's called though. Roundtree with it. Roundtree over the Prieto. Prieto puts up the 3 ball. Misses that one. Rebound by Floyd. Coach Glenn back on his feet. Can't keep him down. Ball out to Batista. Ball now with Campbell. Ball bounce past Tangway near the corner. 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Tangway passes over to Floyd. 10 seconds left to go on the clock. Floyd with it now. Floyd blocked from behind, but he's almost able to get it back for himself. Ball now with Roundtree. Fredo gets the ball. Rick able to swarm to him though. Nichols driving. Pass out to Fredo. Floyd on him. He's trying to step into the shot. Misses that one. Tangway tries to get to the ball as he gets tangled up with Olsen. And that was another hard impact on the ground. That's going to be Rick's ball, though. This game's getting physical real fast. Tangway inbound now. Gets it over to Floyd, splitting two defenders. Rick down by 3. Batista with it, Bazile with it now. Bazile out to Campbell. Campbell on the drive, and over the back, lays that one up and in. He's got 15 now. Justin Campbell has absolutely shaken off his rough start. Nichols to put it up. Nichols misses that one. Rebound though on the ground by Olsen, but Batista tries to knock it out, and Batista's on the ground with Prieto. So the other can call that the Owls ball.
Timeout on the floor.
And a timeout's called. Rick down by 1, exactly 16 minutes left to go in the game.
Fans around college bookstores are a place to go for all your needs, whether it's books, a new hoodie, or even a snack. Visit us online at rick.pncollege.com. Big Tony's Pizzeria, college's #1 for a reason, supporting the home teams and caring for the community. Located only 5 minutes away from campus and open to 4 a.m. daily. Don't forget to try one of their signature gangster wraps. For delivery to your front door, call 401-490-0000. Order online at Big Tony's
Get a Big
Pizza.
Tony's plug going here. Getting ready to start things back up here. The Yankees is setting up. Getting ready to inbound. Prieto to inbound soon. Nichols with it now. Left of the arc. Prieto with it. Being guarded by Batista. Gets over to Nichols. Nichols back to Prieto. Prieto puts that one up. And that one bounced, and that's a 3 ball there. Rick now down by 4. Prieto's got 15 in this one. The sophomore from Providence. As Bazile. No! Blocking foul called against Keene, and that gives Keene 5 fouls now, so they're very close to the bonus. So Bazile able to draw the blocking foul. Campbell pass over to Bazile in the corner. Bazile driving, turns around again, and some nice contorting there by Ben Bazile. He's got 9, and Rick's only down by 2. Batista over to Nichols with it. Being guarded by Campbell. Passes it out to Mann, but he steps out of bounds. That's going to be Rick's ball again. 15:04 left to play. Batista to Tangway. Batista over to Bazile. Bazile knocks the man to the ground, and again the foul is called against Keene State and against Mann. No, excuse me, Olsen. That'll be the 4th foul for Olsen, and that'll be the team 6. So Rick's getting into the bonus now. And that's huge for them right now. Keene State's got to completely change their approach in this game now. Bazile now at the line, chance to tie things up. First free throw going up, that one is out.
For Keene State, number 54, James Enosi.
And that one bounces out as well, so unsafe play, but still, Brazil able to draw the foul and at least get Rick into the bonus. Ball now with man over the Prieto. Floyd with the ball now. Ball back to Brazil. Brazil under the basket to Campbell. Campbell going up and in. That ties it up now. Justin Campbell's got 17. And game's tied at 49 all. Another nifty move there for Justin Campbell. Ball now with Ty Nichols. Ball to Prieto. Jump ball coming.
Foul for the record, number 23, Justin Campbell. Second foul, team second.
Ball bounces out.
Foul for the record, number 11, Benjamin Lucille, his second foul, team third.
Brazil with the foul here now. Ball to be inbounded by Prieto. Finds way over to Nichols. And Enosi fouled on the way up. So Rick now with 3 fouls in about, 30 seconds. So there goes that advantage. This game close to being gone.
Foul for the Rick, number 22, Jonathan Batista, his second foul, team fourth. James Enosi at the line, shooting 2.
So Enosi to shoot. Now one's getting a 71% shooter on the season. Going to the line for the 3rd time today. Misses that one. Second free throw coming here. That one's up and out as well. So both teams have had their big men miss 2 free throws in the last minute or so. So we're still tied up here at 49 all with less than 14 minutes to play. Batista with it. Batista passes it back to Floyd. Floyd to Tangbay. Tangbay with it. Tangbay loses the ball. But Batista able to block the pass from Nichols. A lot going on here, hard to keep track of. Enosi with the ball into the basket, and he's fouled on the way up. So he'll be going to the line.
Foul for the Rick, number 4, and Floyd, his third foul, team fifth. James Enosi at the line, shooting 2.
First free throw is off. It's the 3rd miss in a row now for Enosi. Second free throw coming here. And he makes that one, so now Keene State leads 50-49. 1-point game. Batista with it. Brazil with the ball in the corner now. Brazil over to Batista. Batista takes the 3 ball, misses that one. He's still without a bucket in this game. Rick trying to keep the deficit at 1. Batista gets in the face of Prieto. Unlucky bounce there from Brazil, and he's knocked to the ground as Enosi hits that shot. Rick now down by 3. Less than 13 minutes to go in the game. Batista with it. Batista over to Floyd. Floyd gears up for the 3, takes the 3, makes that 3. God, that man just hates taking an open, that man just hates an open look on 3. He's got 14, and we're tied up at 52 all now.
Timeout, Rick. The 30-second timeout becomes a timeout on the floor. Fans, nothing refreshes like an ice cold Pepsi. Crisp, smooth, delicious, refreshing. This is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation. Pepsi.
Timeout called here now.
Mark Wall has all the conveniences for shopping. More than 80 retailers, a 12-screen movie theater, carousel food court, fine restaurants, and hosting community events. Mark Wall has free parking and is conveniently located.
Getting ready, and my lord, I know I just keep saying how good of a game this is, but this is a good game. It's a good game of basketball we have going here, back and forth, both teams. Really big for both. Rick just trying to get that playoff seed. Once again, they are ranked 5th right now in the conference. Top 6 teams make the playoffs. First 2 seeds get byes. Playoffs will start on Tuesday the 19th, so Rick will have 2 more games after this one in the regular season. Rick still winning that turnover battle. Rick without a turnover in the second half. Big part of the reason they've been able to stay alive here. Ball inbounded to Nichols. He's being guarded by Campbell. And Nose sets the pick. Campbell stays with him though. Ball back over to Prado. Prado passes to Nose. Nose puts that one up, blocked hard. Floyd with the rebound. Rick ball now, Tangbay with it. Tangbay to Floyd. Floyd just takes the 3. Why not? Knockdown, no fouls called. Nose tries to bring it in. He goes out though, trying to get it, so this will be Rick's ball. Rick's ball here. Another timeout here. Not a whole lot to say here during these breaks here, other than once again, Rick still being out rebounded by quite a margin. 32 to 21. More assists, less turnovers in the competitions. They've been moving the ball a lot better. Better shooting percentage this half. Almost like both teams within a percentile of each other in shooting position.
Charge and repeat.
So plenty to like from the Anchormen right now. Getting ready to come out of the timeout here. It'll be Rick's ball on their own end. Chance to go ahead here. Rick is in the bonus. Keene State 1 foul away from being in the bonus. But we still have a full 12 minutes to go in the half. Ball inbound to Vazil. Vazil's pass to Campbell. Campbell can't quite bring it in. So Owl's ball now. Nichols on the drive. Nichols loses the ball and he's fouled on the way up. So that'll put him to the line and that'll put Keene State in the bonus here.
23, Justin Campbell is third foul. 6. Ty Nichols at the line.
Ty Nichols makes that one. First free throw made, so that puts his team up by 1. Second free throw coming in, that one's made. That gives Ty Nichols, 19 points in this game, puts his team up by 2. Batista with the ball now. Bazile with it, Bazile over to Campbell, Campbell back to Batista. And the ball gets knocked out from behind Batista, goes out of bounds. That'll be Rick's ball still. Ball passed over the head to Bazile. Bazile on the drive, Bazile tries to put it up, loses that one, able to get it back again, tries to put it in, also off. Owls ball. Credo with it now. Credo passes it back to Nichols. Ball gets to Man in the corner. Back all around to Preto. He puts up the 3, Batista's in his face. He misses that one, rebound by Tangbay. Rick still only down by 2. Ball now finds its way over to Batista. Batista to Campbell. Campbell goes up. Campbell gets ball swatted away from him. Nichols goes up, but Bazile knocks it down. For a nose, they gets it back and puts it back up. So unfortunately, Rick unable to follow up the mean block with a good second chance defense. And he's actually fouled, so he'll be getting to the line now. And Jose puts that one up, and that one goes in. Ball inbounded to Batista. Rick down by 5 now. Ball now with Bazile. Bazile over to Tangbay. Tangbay to Batista. Batista over the head to Tangbay. Tangbay on the drive, and Tangbay is fouled. I think Tangbay is fouled. Bazile is fouled, so he'll be going to the line now. Chance to make this a 1-possession game. And Bazile puts that one up and in. Second free throw coming here. That one's up and also in. As Nichols goes and puts that 3-ball, makes that one. He's got 22 in this one. That's a big 3-ball right there with 10 minutes left to go in the game. Rick now down by 6. Tangbay on the drive. Tangbay loses the ball. Rolls away, and they call that against Rick. I feel like a single Rick player touched that. Push-off called there against Nichols, though. No! That call's against Campbell? So Nichols is going to be getting the line out. Campbell's got 4 fouls. Batista with 3, Floyd with 3, so Rick's in a little bit of foul trouble here. They've got to be careful if they want to keep their best players on the floor. Nichols makes that one. Rick now down by 7, which as far as I can remember is the biggest deficit of the game for either side. Makes that one as well, so now 8. Now the biggest deficit for either team on either side. Tangbay with it, Batista to bring it up. The number one thing you don't want to see here is Rick to fall in love with the 3-ball. 8 points is nothing as long as they play smart. Ball passed inside the Tangbay. And Tangbay's fouled. So he'll be getting to the line. Tangbay to take 2 free throws. First free throw coming here. Downs up and in. He'll get a second attempt. Second free throw comes up and in. So Rick now only down by 6. Bazile doing a full court press against Nichols. Backs off though. That shot there by Chris McClain, that one's off. Ball now with Floyd. 9 minutes left to go in the game. Floyd's pass to Bazile is stolen though. Man coming up, Preto behind him. Preto able to, no, misses the layup. Rebound by Campbell. As foul is called. Not sure if it's on Campbell or on Man. No, that's going to be on Man. So Campbell's going to be getting to the line now.
Justin Campbell at the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
Campbell take his first free throw. Makes that one. Rick deficit cut down to 5. Second free throw coming here now. That was put up and in. Justin Campbell able to, Justin Campbell's got 19 points now and Rick is only down by 4. That was put up by Jose. Rebound there by Bazile. Bazile to Batista. Batista on the drive. And Batista. No, foul called against him. He hits the ground.
22. Jonathan Batista's 4th, team's 9th.
Batista's gotten 4 fouls now, so him and Campbell both in a bit of foul trouble, which this team cannot afford to have anybody foul out. They're only having played 6 players up until now. The only guy coming off the bench has been Tamar Williams.
Fans of Bluefin Grill, the province of Marriott, is a proud partner of Royal College. Next time you visit, be sure to mention Rick Sports and receive a free appetizer with the purchase of 2 entrees. Free parking and
back into a timeout.
Waiting for you at the Bluefin Grill, Providence Marriott, 1 Orm Street in Providence. For more info, visit MarriottProvidence.com.
Still waiting for him to come out of this timeout. It's a long one. Not a whole lot for us to talk about here. And it comes to close, so 8:30 left to go on this one. Rick would do themselves well to go on something of a run right now. Ball to be inbounded by Diallo. Going out with man. Man over to Santoro. Throw to Nose. Nose is able to lay that one in under the basket. Rick back to being down by 6. Sees to the Floyd. Floyd trying to move, trying to shake somebody loose. Gets in the corner to Batista, and that ball's knocked out. by man. It'll remain Rick's ball. Ball over the top to Vazil. Vazil to Tangbay. Inside to Campbell. Campbell to Floyd. Floyd takes the 3 ball. Floyd misses that one. It could have used it. Nichols with the ball now. He's bringing it down. Rick only down by 6 still. Coach Glenn barking out some orders to his defense. As Nichols moves, takes that one, he makes that one. Rick back to be, Rick now down by 8 again. Floyd with it now, Floyd on the drive. Floyd passes inside to Campbell. Campbell tries to lay it up. A lot of contact, able to get it back though, and he's not fouled on the way up. That looked like a surefire foul. And nothing is called there. It'll still be Rick's ball, but no free throws. Tangbay voices some frustration to the crowd. I think he wants more touches right now. See who's in the crowd that he's talking to. I can't tell, but obviously he's not happy. His role's been here in the second half. And Campbell goes down. Tangbay will get the ball. Trying to show he can do. Pass it underneath to Campbell, and that goes out of bounds, and that'll be the Owls' ball. Tangbay growing more and more frustrated with the team right now, it seems. Man with it, 6:50 left to go in the half. Over to Santoro. Santoro inside to Nichols. And Nichols is called for the travel, so that'll be Rick's ball. Ball now, Tangbay to inbound. Ball pass inside to Vazil. Tangbay trying to move underneath the basket. And Vazil's fouled on the way up, so he'll be getting to the line. Having some words now, Vazil and Tangbay. We have to give him a little bit of a subplot to this game right now. The frustration of Deshaun Tangbay. Vazil to put it up. He's off on that one. Second free throw though, able to make that one, so Rick now down by 7 with 6:30 left to go in the game. Vazil's gotten 12. Ball now with Nichols. Nichols passing the corner, that goes to Santoro, puts up that 3-ball, makes that 3-ball. Rick now down by 10. That is by far the biggest deficit of the game. That was Kyle Santoro with a dagger there for his first points of the game. Tangbay with it now. Tangbay almost loses it. Able to get it out to Batista. Batista loses the ball. Batista gets back on top of it though. Batista's able to save it. And some guys getting each other's faces. A lot of high tensions here right now. Not quite sure what that was about. It looks like we almost saw a little bit of a confrontation there. Both teams go to their bench, cool off, see if any techs will be assessed. A lot of chirping in this game. The Murray Center crowd's getting involved a little bit as well. So we'll see while everybody gets calmed down here. Rick down by 10. 5:49 left to go. Western Connecticut down by 10 in their game. So once again, if Rick can come back in this one, that score can hold Rick with a great chance. And looks like they're going to assess a
double technical fouls assessed. One to Keene State, number 5, Ty Nichols. One to Rick's number 24.
Yes. So they're going to be double techs, one to Tangbay, one to Nichols. So Tangbay obviously kind of exerting some of that frustration some way or another. So this game looking like it could get a little chippy here down the stretch. So we're going to stay live. So we're going to stay here, wait for them to come out of the timeout. A Rick timeout.
Full timeout, Rick.
So we're just waiting here to see what happens, see how they come out of the, see who they come out with. Because once again, Rick in a little bit of foul trouble. Adam Floyd, Tangbay, both with 3 fouls. Batista, Campbell, both with 4. Outside of those 4, the only other players who have played are Williams and Bazile. So I really don't know.
Nichols is his 3rd personal foul. And the team's limit tech to Deshaun Tangbay, his 3rd personal foul.
Both teams at 10 fouls. So not a clean game from that perspective. Buzzer beeps. Plays going to resume in just a moment here now. Getting ready to resume here. Rick ball, Batista inbounds it to Bazile. Bounce pass to Tangbay. Tangbay coming up. Tangbay blocked though on the way up. But Tangbay will be getting to the line now for 2 free throws. So Chance got this. No, that'll actually be a foul then against Diallo. So Tangbay going to the line now. Able to make that first free throw. Second free throw coming here, and Tangbay misses that one, so Rick's still down by 9. Ball now in control of Nichols. 5:30 left to go in the game. Being guarded by Bazile, now by Campbell. And Tangbay looks like he fouled Diallo. So he'll be going to the line after making the shot. So he's got 4 fouls now. So Diallo's at the line. Rick down by 11 now. They're going to need a real serious run if they want to climb back now. That shot's made. Ball now in control of Tangbay now. Rick down by 12. They need to start generating some offense fast. Bazile spins around, unable to lay it in. Rebound by Anoze, and Anoze is fouled now. And that's going to be on Bazile, and he's going to be getting to the line now. Things kind of starting to fall apart here for the Anchormen late in the game. Anoze makes his first free throw. Puts Rick down by 13. Now Rick's entire starting lineup has 3 or 4 free throws. Second free throw coming, and Floyd with the ball now. Ball pass back to Tangbay. Tangbay takes the jumper, misses the jumper. Ball now with Nichols. Nichols on the drive, blocked by Bazile. Rick unable to get to the ball though. Diallo beats them to it. Nichols with it. Nichols being guarded by Campbell. 4:30 left to go. 10 to go on the shot clock. Nichols puts up the three ball. Makes that one from deep. And he's got 29 points in this game now. Rick now down by 16. 4:18 left to go. Floyd loses the ball, knocked to the ground. Batista tries to get the steal, unsuccessful. Diallo able to get it, he lays it up and in. Rick down by 18, and things are really going from bad to worse here all of a sudden in the Murray Center. Scored 2 points in the last 4 or so minutes as Tangway puts up the three, misses that one. Bazile stepping up, and Bazile called for the foul. And that will be sending somebody to the line. So Bazile's got his 4th foul. Now down by 78 as we go into a timeout, and you just hate to see this. I mean, so again, this game was a 4-point game. 2 minutes ago, 4-point game with 8.5 left to go, and now things now falling apart the way they are for the Anchormen. They find themselves down by 18.
Next time you visit, be sure to mention Rick Sports and receive a free appetizer with the purchase of 2 entrees. Free parking and off watering, your menu are waiting for you at the Bluefin Grill, Providence Marriott, 1 Orm Street in Providence. For more info, visit MarriottProvidence.com.
Now Ty Nichols going to the line. Chance to put Rick down by 20. First free throw in there is out. Second free throw coming here though. That one's up and in, so Rick now, so Nichols has 30 now. Rick down by 19. Williams with the ball now. He's in here for what seems like the first time in the second half. Tangway puts that one up, misses that one. And Bazile tripping up, man, and now he's got to go to the line. And now Bazile has 5 fouls. Man will be going to the line. Now checking in for Rick will be Kirsten Casey. Bazile's putting on a sweat. I think he's getting ready to put the sweats on. First free throw's made. So Ben Bazile will foul out of this one. First time we've seen a player foul out at home all season. So Batista with it now. And that shot's off by Man. Williams with it now. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Anchorman down by 21. Williams takes the long three. Air balls on that one. Now Mike Vallely will be checking in.
In for RIC number 1, Mike Vallely.
Mike Vallely, excuse me.
And number 10, Cam Menifee.
As well as Cam Menifee. Both checking in, so Batista and Campbell are probably going to sit for the rest of this game. Anchorman, Coach Glenn seems to be waving the white flag on this one, so not the result, obviously, the Anchormen were hoping for. With this, they will fall to 6 and 8 in the division. I don't believe that will compromise their holding of the 5 seed, though. Western Connecticut also losing, so they'll be 8 and 6, assuming that score holds tight. They're down by 18 right now. So RIC's chances of claiming the 4 seed and getting a home playoff game here in the Murray Center seem pretty low. Yeah, with 2 games left. Unless RIC is able to win out, including next week, and Western Connecticut loses out as a shot clock buzzes, as buzzer beater there hit by Santoro. On the drive is Tangbay. Tangbay is fouled, but if I can take a look at the Western Connecticut State schedule. With 2 home games, 1 at Rhode Island College and 1 against Southern Maine, who have not been having an outstanding season so far. Meanwhile, RIC has faced off against Western Connecticut and UMass Boston. Let me think here. RIC will be 13 and 10, and Western Connecticut will be 14 and 9 if RIC's able to win next week. They will put Western Connecticut at 14 and 10. So no, actually, if RIC is still able to win next week, no, but in the conference, it seems like RIC will need 8. Seems like RIC will need Western Connecticut to lose out to have a chance, assuming that they'll have the tiebreaker, which I don't know what the tiebreaker is, as Tangbay is wrapped up with Santoro. That ball's still my case. Tangbay with it. Tangbay lays it in. He's got 15 now. Only starter in the game at this point. Is Tangbay. Minute 20 left to go, and I don't know what happened here. It seemed like suddenly over the last 5-6 minutes, this whole game is just falling apart for the Anchormen. Once again, 8:30 left, 4-point game, and then just absolutely all downhill from there as Cam Menifee gets a bucket. Obviously, he has some fans in the crowd here. That ball's put up by number 15, misses that one. Following this, Valil with a lot of fans of Mike Valil here. 36 minutes left to go. Valil able to lay that one in. He's able to get some points here as well. Vallely, excuse me. And once again, I don't know what happened here, but the Anchormen just falling apart in the last couple of minutes here. And really just a shame to see at this point. Absolute shame, tragic ending to what otherwise has been a phenomenal game up until like the last quarter of play here. So, and that's gonna bring the end of things. You know, excuse me, 2.5 seconds left. Shot clock violation, so they'll inbound the ball here to Menifee. Maybe he'll take a free throw. So Menifee with it. Menifee with the half-court shot. Almost goes in. And it's going to bring it in here in the Anchormen after, once again, what was a back-and-forth game. Kept becoming tied up. RIC kept getting 1-point leads, 2-point leads. RIC unable to finish things off here, and they lose 68-87, probably locking them in, or at least making the best-case scenario. I think the best-case scenario for them, sticking with the 5th seed here. As I can take a look at the Plymouth State schedule.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending.
So Plymouth State tied up right now. I don't think they'll be able to climb back. I'm not sure, but let's wait and see who we'll be talking to. Justin Campbell going to the Go Anchorman table. Looks like we'll be getting Adam Floyd to come speak here with us. Got Adam Floyd, number 4, coming here to speak with us. Floyd, who had 14 here today, and I mean, obviously a tough loss, Adam. I guess it's kind of what happened there in the last quarter of play.
The last quarter of play, they were tough, and they had sacked the rim, they made some shots, and they just led the game away second half. It was tough.
So it looks like you guys are gonna, unless like a couple of kind of out there things happen, looks like you guys are kind of gonna be on the road going into the playoffs. So I guess what's your, I know obviously after a loss like that, I don't know how you feel. I mean, how confident do you feel about this team going into the playoffs?
I feel very confident. We have the right guys to do it. We got a lot of seniors on the team to help us go out with a bang. You know, we're gonna help them go out with a bang. Justin Campbell's doing a great job. I was in double-double. Henry Jill's doing a great job. And we just want to stay healthy. That's all we can do. So we think we got a great shot.
I guess, what are you doing yourself? Playing a lot of minutes. What are you doing to kind of preserve your body going down the home stretch here?
Do as much as I can on the court and off the court to just stay healthy, help my team win.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Just speaking there with Adam Floyd, number 4 for the Anchorman. And, well, it's good to see that have their heads up. I mean, obviously that's a tough loss. Good to see that he doesn't seem demoralized, at the very least. It's a good sign. And kind of going back to looking at this Plymouth situation here. They're tied right now, 42-42, with 16-17 left to play against UMass Dartmouth. Dartmouth, the number 3 seed in the conference right now. So if they were to win that, they would become 7-8 compared to Rick's 6-8. So they might actually surpass Rick there again. I'm not sure, but looks like home playoff game kind of close to being out of the cards here for Rick, but they can still maintain. They're going to have to play a little bit. Stay in the mix here in the playoffs. I mean, UMass Boston at 6-8. I don't know what they're in the conference. We'll see what they're doing. Rick will be playing them next Saturday. Take a look at what their scores have been up to this point. They actually lost today against, they lost on Wednesday to Plymouth. They are playing UMass, they actually are not playing, they will be playing UMass Boston at home on Wednesday. So I'll be keeping a close eye on that game, see where that gets Rick seeding-wise. I mean, that's the story. I mean, Rick will be on the road to face off against Western Connecticut. That's a good team. Not quite as good as the Keene State team, at least from a record perspective. But they'll be facing off. Condo also losing today. So we'll see, just trying to do out the math here in my head. That UMass Boston game, though, at the end of the day, that could, I mean, if Rick can't win against Western Connecticut State, that game could end up having huge implications. I mean, it looks like it is going to be Plymouth, UMass, and Rick kind of fighting for those last 2 playoff spots. Right forward. I mean, I want to see some playoff basketball here. I know we might not be seeing it in the Murray Center after today, but I want to see some, you know. I want to see a little bit of it here. As we just wait to speak with Coach Glenn. Last thing we'll do today to wrap up this here doubleheader. So waiting for the final stat sheets here. We just wait to get our chance with Coach Glenn, just trying to figure out really. Yeah, Western Con still down by 13 with 4.5 to go. And here we go, we have Coach Glenn now coming up to speak with us. Now speaking with Coach Glenn, and I mean obviously a tough loss, but you guys really, it was neck and neck for at least the first 3 quarters of the game. I mean, I guess just kind of asked Adam about it, but what happened in the last
Sure, kind of
6,
just
7
ran
minutes?
out of gas there a little bit, but we fought for about 30 to 32 minutes there, and then they really had that, I believe it was a 12-0 run, I want to say, at one point, but we competed as hard as we could, and there's a reason why, they're just about a half game or 1 game out of first place, I believe.
Right, and this game, I don't know if mathematically it does, but I would say that functionally it probably eliminates the chance of a home playoff game for you guys this season. So what's your confidence in this team and their ability to go on the road and play against good teams in a playoff
Sure,
environment?
we can definitely compete with any of the teams in our league. We just got to go put it together. We have a very big week coming up, which starts, Wednesday night on the road at Western Connecticut. So we got a very, very big game here. It's a Western team that's played great all season. So we really got a day off tomorrow and have a couple of good practices here to prepare for Western Connecticut on Wednesday night.
Right, it seems like things kind of got chippy down the stretch. It kind of were a little chirpy most of the game, I guess. How do you go about kind of keeping your team under control in a situation like that?
Sure. No, we got a gritty group. Our kids play hard. Our kids are relentless. It's kind of how a lot of our games turn into with our style of play defensively. So, but no, we try to keep our kids under control as much as we can. But that Keene State team plays very hard, as do we. So it kind of gets that way a little bit with that group.
I guess just close things out on a positive note, obviously Justin Campbell, 1,000 points. We started giving him the game ball, the whole presentation at the start of the game. I guess what's it mean for you, obviously, to come in your first year with him being your 4th year? I mean, just what has he meant to the team in your first year?
Right. No, he's done a good job. I'm really led all year. I'm very glad to see him score 1,000, especially with a couple games to go here. So now we can really focus on getting him into the conference tournament his senior year and really getting him out on top and make sure he's got a winning record his senior season.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks. All right, thanks, Jake.
All right, and that was Coach Glenn of the Rhode Island College Anchorman. With this, the RIC will fall to 13-10. It'll be 6-8 in the conference. And once again, still a fierce battle going on down the stretch here for playoff seeding. We will be back next Saturday when they face off against UMass Boston. That'll be another Rhode Island College basketball doubleheader. Anyway, though, from all of us here at Anchor TV and being simulcast at 90.7 WXIN, we thank you for watching. I'm Jake Elmsley, and we will see you next time.